Hi YouTube, it's Amy Lynn VSG coming at you today. It's April 24th. It is 2015 and it is Friday, and I am 1 week post-op from my vertical sleeve gastrectomy surgery that I had last Friday on April 17th with Dr. Alvarez in Piedras Negras, Mexico. I do have some stats for you today. First time ever putting my stats. My highest weight that I ever recorded was 213. My weight last Friday, day of surgery, was 211.8. And today, 1 week post-op, my weight is 201.8 for a 10-pound loss on my very first week post-op. So I was hoping over the course of my surgery and this previous week that I would get a lot more vlogged, that I did not. First, I want to say that surgery went phenomenally well. I don't have any complaints. I've had very little pain. Right now, I am back to work. I work from home. I went back to work yesterday, which was a bit of a struggle. I probably should have taken today and yesterday off, but it is what it is. I didn't. So last night I had a little bit of incisional pain. Went away. I just had to lay down for a little bit. But definitely I have some heartburn. But the medicine that Dr. Alvarez gives for that has taken that away completely. So I just have to make sure I take that medicine. Let's see. A little bit of recap. Everything went super fast when I got to Mexico. So I traveled all day last Thursday, and we ended up in Eagle Pass, Texas the night before surgery, and that was fine. I was really exhausted. I did post a video on that. It was a really long travel day. So the next morning we all get up, and there's actually 4 of us that were having surgery that day. So we all met in the hotel area lobby and waited for Rosie, the driver, to come and get us. And sorry, I gotta switch hands here for a minute. So that was about, I think she was supposed to be there about 7:30. She didn't show up till maybe like 8, but she did say that on Fridays it can be really busy crossing over on the border, so she said it may take additional time, and if she was late, not to worry. So that we were fine with all that. So we get over to Mexico, across the border, no problems whatsoever. And we go to Dr. Alvarez's clinic, and there was, like I said, 4 of us. There was a gentleman and then 3 women. So we get in there and we meet Dr. Alvarez and his assistant, Anna Lee, who was also wonderful. And basically they asked who wanted to go first and whatnot, and I volunteered to go first because I just really wanted to get it over with, and I didn't want to wait any longer because I was just tired of the anxiety of waiting for it to happen. So I decided to go first. So I went in and I had my consultation with Dr. Alvarez, and that went fine, and he did the wait, and he just talked a little bit. Like I said, there's a large number of people from my community here that have gone to see Dr. Alvarez. Well over 200 at this point, and I personally know of 2 people next month that are going to see him as well. So I mean, it just continues to be this huge flow of people from our area going to see him for the VSG procedure. So we discussed that a little bit, and I told him it'd be great if he could come up here to do a reunion because he does a reunion every year, and he said, you know what, that's what they're planning for this year, so I hope it really happens. It would be awesome. I wouldn't have to travel very far to attend the reunion. So I did that, and then after I was done with my consultation, then Anna Lee took me. She went and we did photos, and then we went over to the hospital, which was just, I mean, like, we walk out the back door of the clinic and walk into the hospital. It was that close. So we went over to the hospital. I went and I had my x-ray done, my chest x-ray, and then I went and I had my blood work done. And from there, she brought me to my room. I kind of got settled in just a little bit. I mean, all of that stuff took maybe 20 minutes. Maybe. I mean, it may have not even been 20 minutes. So I get into my room, and I thought, well, I'll just message some people on Facebook and let them know how things are going and all of that stuff. So I did that, and I mean, like, instantly, like, there was 2 nurses there. They were putting my IV in. Phenomenal nurses. I am a nurse myself, and I can just say that the care that I received from the nursing staff was above and beyond any care that I've ever received in the United States. I have had many surgeries in the United States, and I truly believe I had really excellent care in Mexico. These nurses can get an IV in on 1 stick, and I am not fooling. It just amazed me. Even on the heaviest of people, they are getting it on 1 stick, and that's hard. It's hard when you can't palpate or feel a vein or see a vein, and they do it. It's amazing. But anyway, so they got my IV in, and next thing I knew, the anesthesiologist was visiting me and checking my airway and asking me a few questions, and then the nurse is pushing medicine in my IV, and I heard a gentleman at the end of my bed was asking me if I speak Spanish, and I said, no, I do not, and that is the last thing I remember. Next thing I know, that I am back in my room, and I am I'm recovered, and yeah, it was that smooth. I mean, it was amazing, just amazing. I cannot stress it enough. And then the next 24 hours, there were nurses and doctors in my room almost constantly. Not so much that I couldn't get any rest, but so much that I felt completely comfortable. Like I said, I had no pain, I had no issues, I mean, nothing. It was amazing. Dr. Alvarez, and he has 2 other physicians that work with him that check on you. He personally came and saw me every day that I was there, several times a day. So yeah, I can't complain. So everything went great with that, and we started walking and moving, and got our IVs out, and we got to go to the market. They took us to the Mexican market, which was really fun. Our second day post-op, and I got to buy some souvenirs for my family and all that kind of stuff. So that was really fun. Got to see a little bit of Mexico, and I didn't think I was going to get to do that. So that was fun. So I flew home on Monday, and that day was pretty rough. I ended up with some diarrhea, and I just was exhausted. I felt so weak, just so weak and tired and exhausted. So it was a really hard day, and it was, again, a long travel day. I am on clear liquids only for the first 7 days, and that first 7 days starts the day of discharge, so I am still on clear liquids. I will change to full liquids on Sunday. I'm looking really forward to that. It's been a struggle to not feel weak in this clear liquid phase. I have to say that I've been mostly consuming water, sugar-free popsicles, Powerade, Gatorade, and I did buy the Undri chicken broth. That has saved me, I believe, because 8 ounces mixed with 8 ounces of water, I can get that down pretty well, and it's got 21 grams of protein, so I do that twice a day to at least get that much protein in, and it really has helped me. As the week has progressed, I have felt better and better and better. So yeah, I just wanted to touch base with everybody and let everybody know how everything went. I am still going to try and I took a lot of pictures, a few little videos that I want to try and get into one little upload. I got to have my son help me with that. But anyway, maybe this weekend I can get working on that. So I'm probably just going to be doing weekly updates from now on. And if anything else comes up or I need to talk about anything, I will do that. That will be no problem. But anyway, I hope everybody's doing great. I hope everybody who's had their surgery is doing well and recovering and feeling good and losing their weight they want to lose. And everybody who's going to have surgery, all the pre-ops out there, just do it. I recommend it. It was not bad. It was the best surgery I've ever had in my experience. But all right, until next time, everybody have a good week. Take care. Bye.